So today I want to talk about graphic novels. Now, the thing is, I've been reading quite a bit lately, and from graphic novels to just books in general. But why I want to discuss graphic novels more is because, well, I guess the graphic novels I've been reading lately have intrigued me more than the books. And not to say that the books I've been reading are bad, because by no means are any of the books I'm reading are bad right now. But it's just the fact that you can really appreciate after reading a book and having your own mind create these pictures in your head of what's going on and what the characters look like and what the whole, setting looks like and what that ship looks like and what this house looks like. Well, that's fantastic and that's great, and I love that about books so much. Something that I can appreciate about graphic novels is that because of the drawings and because of the artwork throughout it, it really helps enhance, and it shows you kind of how the person who's writing it, no, it does show you, doesn't kind of. It shows you, the person who's writing it along with the illustrator, what they envision as what the characters look like, what the scenery looks like, what car they're driving, and et cetera, et cetera. And I've read quite a few really good ones lately. I found one at the library recently, which I thought was just a book before it became a movie, but it turns out it was a graphic novel. It's called Road to Perdition, and I own it now. I bought it used off BarnesandNoble.com because I'm a dork. And it was just so well done, and I didn't realize how much I enjoyed mafia books, I guess, until now. Well, in a way, mafia. Don't want to give it away fully. But it was just so well done, and it was really good, and it was one of those things, like, at the end of it, I was kind of like, okay, well, what next? Like, what else can I read? What other story do I go to? Because I want to continue this, because it captivated me so much, and I got so engrossed in it and the story and how it was told that I just wanted it to keep going. So I found that I'm really been engrossed, and I've really been entranced by all these graphic novels, and it's a shame. I feel like for the people who have always told me that they either don't like reading, which I can't understand, I just can't, or who just are like, I read occasionally, like, I don't really do it. I feel like if you give someone who says those things to you a graphic novel, they would be more willing to really read because of the photos, because of the artwork throughout it. It's kind of like when you're a little kid, you kind of like the picture books more, because it helps you understand the story, and then as you get older, you learn to appreciate the books that have no photos, but it's a whole other topic. But the point is that that's kind of what graphic novels do, where someone who's like, I don't like reading, I don't read. And it's like, well, here's this thing, here's a book, here's a story, there are words and everything you do have to read, but there's also these fantastic photos and pictures and depicting what is going on as you're reading it, and I think that would help people get more engrossed and want to read. I don't know. I'm always thinking of ways to get people who tell me they don't like to read, because I just don't understand that mentality, I guess. It's really hard for me to fathom anyone who is just like, I don't read. Because I'm just like, well, what do you do? Like, yes, don't get me wrong. There are times when I just watch TV shows all day and I binge and I just like clean and I watch at the same time. I mean, that's what I do with Doctor Who. And that's what I do with Buffy. And that's what I do with Girls. And that's what I do with Supernatural and so many other shows. Oh my god, I can't even list them all. But at the same time, there are some days where I'm like, you know what? I just want to curl up under a tree, like super nice and sunny out, with a book and just read. Like, I don't understand how that's not a captivating thing for someone to do. It boggles me. I don't get it. But that's kind of my rant for the day. It's really more about graphic novels that turn into a little something different, but it's mainly about graphic novels, so you get what I'm trying to say, right? Right. So yeah, go find some good graphic novels. There are plenty out there, other than the Road to Perdition that I mentioned. I mean, of course, there's there's Watchmen and there's V for Vendetta. Those are like the big name ones that I can think of to get people to go read them. But yeah, that's it for the day. Alright. I really suck at ending these videos. Wow. I need to find a better way to do this. Okay. Until then.